For this series, we're going back to basics. No grand plan, no custom content, just simple, modded Rimworld without me controlling every last detail, like the good old days. So I went to the workshop with a mission to play all of the big mods that I've kind of missed before the release of 1.6, and that's when I realized AOBA. And build doors, and some of the VE stuff I've missed, and a whole bunch of mid-world stuff. Not some super sparkly glitter tech, not another medieval playthrough. Just that fun, middle ground, gritty mid-world. And I'm not doing my usual customization of every faction, every planet tile, every ideology. Instead, we're just gonna go from right here, the main menu. We're gonna hit the play button, or I suppose the new colony button. We're gonna pick a default scenario. This one, sure, that sounds fun. We're going to pick a relative difficulty Cassandra, spin up a new world with a very inappropriate seed name, pick a random tile, and go. Except no. No, you idiots, I'm a control freak. I need some sort of power in this world. So when I tested the pack, you know, just to make sure everything doesn't blow up like it normally does, my quick test character ended up being this little freak and his suspiciously identical chinchilla. One thing led to another, and there you have it, a starting character.
¿Quieres?
Well, thank you for your efforts along the way, sir. Just tell us if you need anything.
Out of respect for you, a legendary pilot, the Colonial Fleet commands allow you to take away a mobile dragoon that's been with you for almost half your life and assigns you to a decommissioned old base, willing helper from your platoon, there must be Lillian up there, as well as a place to be developed in this land. A piece of land completely owned by you. Look outside. The orbital pod is leaving a trail of red. This old base was at the beginning of your new life. And of course, your enemies won't pass up this opportunity either. Well then, my friends, without further ado, welcome to Rimworld. Rimworld, whatever this is going to be called. Oh, who's that? Oh, what is this? Oh, there's so much to see. Oh, look at this map. Oh, cool. We've got some sort of landform here. What is this? Hello there. Oh, it's a caldera. Oh, cool. It's not what I'd have chosen, because there isn't very much buildable land, but this is fun. What have we got going on here? Oh my god, hello there. Lady 1, a Mechanoid. Interesting. Or at least some sort of mech that I presume we have to take control of. Oh, look at this. Look at this enormous machinery. Oh, this is cool. There's our battle chinchilla, of course. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. Sorry, can you get that robot off of his head? There's already so much going on. Suspicious debris. Some suspicious looking debris have crashed near the colony. Okay, oh god. It's a Jeep wrapped with tentacles. We'll worry about that in a second. Hi there. So, let's slow down. There's a lot to take in. The ideology, I chose whatever our allied faction is. The people who granted us this land. You can do that from the main menu just by simply clicking fixed and then picking the faction. So we are techno-humanist. I have enabled all ideologies to be fluid. So as we gain, I suppose, support within our military faction here, we'll be able to build up and eventually take control of it ourselves. What are you good at? Sorry, hold on. Let's slow down. There's a lot to take in. DeSanto, or more specifically, Panto DeSanto, a major. Oh, that's cool. That's the title of major awarded by the 287th Vanguard Division. We can rank up. Oh, look, it's like the Empire. Right. Oh, that's so cool. So you start as Major, and then above that we've got Colonel and Brigadier. Interesting. And we've got Lillian Diodoro. It's a word that's dangerously upsetting to me as a gamer. Careful with that. Oh, Mum, I don't need to shower. I showered last week. Lillian currently has, so she's a warrant officer. Interesting. So she's kind of a mid-level character there. Master Chef, Craftsman, Gunner, and Oblivious. Massive shooting skill, great crafting. She is a military mechanic turned mech war veteran. What a cool character. What have you got there? Powered exoskeletal unit. Move speed is slightly lower, but mass carry capacity massive. That's fun. Bionic suit and a PDW. And then DeSanto has all of his military gear. He's also got wetware computer. Interesting. Some sort of like component there, and also TR components too. Fantastic. Then for his actual backstory. Military recruit in his childhood turned military attaché. Look at that. 20 shooting, 15 melee. He's an animal friend with great aim. Gives shooting accuracy plus 15, my god. Iron-willed and very intimidating, giving all of those insane social benefits. My god, from the Fallout traits continue mod. I think we can agree. Yes, very intimidating. This is magic. What am I feeling? Oh no, am I having a Ratatouille moment? Me flashing back to the beginning of the channel? Just not really understanding what's going on, but lost in someone else's experience that they've designed for us? Oh, this is magical. What am I feeling? Imprinted Lady 1 at long last. The colony mech Lady 1 has become equipped with its first weapon. Oh no! The adaptive learning ability bound to that type of weapon. Oh, cool. I don't know what this is. I think first things first, we need to find a way to control these mechanoids, right? I'm sure they must have given us an item. What's this thing here? Cluster transceiver. That sounds like something that would help out with that, yeah. A man-made bionic implant that allows direct control of mechanoids. Oh, do you like... I made the the cursor a little charge rifle. And we knows if it's an early form of mech link or a reverse engineered project of later generations. Functions as a regular mech link when installed into colonists. That's cool. And we can make our own, but they have side effects. Right, so it's kind of a craftable mech link with maybe some problems associated with it. Did that say you were a mechanitor? Did I read that right? Have you already got one installed then? Oh god, you've got some weird stuff. A visual sensor. Okay. You sleep more, but you are much faster at aiming and your eye is more efficient. That's cool. Biosynthetic leg, same story. Oh, so these are like early bionics or like kind of mid-world bionics where they've got the same efficiency as regular bionics, but have a drawback. That's so cool. She's got a pain stopper. That's really dangerous. And then DeSanto himself, biosynthetic leg, and a mechaneural arm. Oh, man. Hello, are you okay? I can fix her. In fact, we might actually have to because they're all mechanic-based, right? I don't really know what to do here. Should we make Lillian Deodorant over here the Mechanitor? I think that's kind of a job where it says they're Humanitor. We make DeSanto our proper officer. He's going to sit around all day, and then occasionally, if it calls for it, he might come out and put some people in line. 20 social. Bloody hell. Where's that coming from? Oh, look. 12 shooting, 18 socials backstory. Amazing. I'm happy with that. I'm all good with it. Learning together, okay? I know as much as you do at this point, legitimately. I have played 0 minutes of this. I loaded up to make sure not everything would blow up, and then... What is that? Some sort of helmet? Plasteel operator helmet? Maybe like one of the Mechanitor helmets? Mech bandwidth +9, aiming +10%, so it's actually like better than that. That's cool. And then what have we got here? A PV4 Miboche helmet. Oh no, I'm going to say so many things wrong. It's airtight enough to move freely in the battlefield of nuclear, biological, chemical warfare. I wonder if this is for a mech. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, pick up. Cool. I'm going to make you the Mechanitor then. I think that's kind of fun that we don't put all our eggs in one basket. Dragoon shotgun. It did say that this guy... Oh, well, this guy's going to be our war walker, isn't he? Metlink installed. Okay, let's quickly take control of the situation. Sorry, take control of Lady 1 is not what I was expecting to see in this mod pack. What does that do for us? Okay, she's calibrating. Shooting accuracy currently +2. What is Lady 1? MG1 Lady is a mech that makes use of synthetic mechanical technology. Oh my god, she's like a Terminator. Ooh. Cognitive bias syndrome caused by long-term cooperation with machines in the military. Right. Internal parts can almost be directly transplanted into a human body. Due to its overly human appearance, it was primarily used as a sniper's observer or an officer's bodyguard. Right, that's so cool. So it's a synthetic person, effectively. 5 minutes into the series, we are jacking into and taking control of a lady. Brilliant. Oh, and I noticed we've got permits there too. So she's 3 out of 5 on our bandwidth. That must be what that helmet is for then. That's cool. Be careful out there, Battle Chinchilla. And then we've got mini turrets. Good. So I don't have to panic too much about learning all these new mechanics. We've got whatever that is. Okotnik. Oh, ancient design of remote-controlled turret widely used on armored vehicles. That's pretty relevant because I think we're going to be fighting quite a few of those. Take control of shaft worker. Okay, well, you're done jacking into, No, it's not that type of series. Grow up. Just writes itself at this point. And we've got the lifter, which isn't under control. Why can't I take control of this one? Must be overseer. Wait, what? Take control. What happened there? I think there's something wrong with my brain. Stand by. Awesome. There you go. Awesome. Okay, so what did these do then? Escort Lifter 1, an early-stage mass-produced automadroid. No longer regular service, has plenty of the modified for transport purposes. So it's a lifter, right? It's just a lifter. It just carries stuff around. Great news. Okay, and then the other one, construction bot, shaft worker, maybe a mining bot? Used for mining and construction. How about both? PV4 old body frame module. Oh, he's got a nickname for it. That's so cool. Well, I guess we'll get everything put on the rack. We've got to have a look at this guy's kind of mech suit immediately, right? I don't know what half this stuff is. Hi there. Processor array tuned to nobody. Oh, it's like a bandwidth receiver. Ah, right. And it probably increases mech bandwidth or something like that. Adds 4 bandwidth to the Mechanitor's total land to control more mechanoids. Right. Only mech links with the following protocol can receive the service. I understand. Okay. So it's kind of like a mech link specifically for this particular mod. What have we got here? Machinery printer. Oh, it's like a 3D printer for crafting table stuff. Also possible to make components ceramic plates. That's fun. Oh, we got some frames there too. That's sick. The nursery is flooded. For some reason, I don't think that'll be a problem. I hope that's not a problem anyway. And then we've got a little living area. Oh, what a lovely little base. Okay, well, let's assign some rooms. Now, without further ado, we've got to see the mech, haven't we? PV4 old body frame module legendary. Holy crap. Relay antenna. That's fun. Oh, I've seen that. There's room to expand out some other mounts and stuff. Look at that. Actually, let's get all of this stuff hauled over. 40 package survival meals. So we haven't got to immediately panic to get going. I'm not sure if this base is amazing because it's so easy to defend or kind of terrifying because I can't really expand it out too much unless we've got moisture pumps everywhere. My worst enemy. I think it's pretty cool. It's definitely not a map I would normally choose to play on, so it's got that going for it, which is nice. It's got his exo-frame pilot jumpsuit on. Oh, look, there it is. Enter the gallery. Boom. I'm so ready. Oh, he's got to take off his jacket. Oh, and of course, he doesn't want to take his jacket into battle. Come on now. Oh, amazing. And then we can just go ahead and equip you with that massive melee weapon. Okay, so I feel like we don't have to immediately panic and worry about getting the base set up or defended or anything like that. Now we've got some permits that we can choose as well. So we've got the default Empire. We want to go over to the Vanguard division. Here we go. Combat supply drop. Okay. Drops standard combat supplies to your current area. Bandwidth support. Access to orbital bandwidth antennas. Oh, interesting. The amount of bandwidth is dependent on the applicant's current tile. Oh, so she could dial up and ask for more. Oh, that's interesting. Mortar bombardment, aerodrone strikes. I feel like I want to keep these. I feel like these is kind of a get out of jail free card when I learn the mods that are going on would be pretty good. Construction material drops, okay. Worker teams. 4 workers to assist you for 6 days. Could be very, very good early on here. Riot control, urban combat support. So we can call like specific squads for certain environments. Oh, sick. Call for a group of recruitment agencies to transfer prisoners of war to the colonial fleet. I wonder if that would give us more permit points or something like that. Interesting. Work group can pattern recruit so we can get, what are these, like permanent colonists. Oh, fun. I think I would like to do a couple of things. I think firstly, I'd like to get one of these get out of jail free cards in the form of maybe like a mortar bombard or something. Although you can get that aerodrone strike, which I think might be slightly more useful. Yeah, I'm going to take the aerodrone strike with Panto de Santo. Was he again? Major. Sorry, Major de Santo. Let's make sure we don't forget that. This is going to be really embarrassing because I don't know the first thing about anything military whatsoever. I don't know if that's how you shorten that, but that's what we're going for. For the time being, though, I think for all intents and purposes, this just has to be regular Rimworld. Let's plant some farms. Let's go for a little heal root in our rich soil, and then I'll take shitloads of cloth if you don't mind, because it is still Rimworld at the end of the day. Cap, excuse me. Don't do that. Hold on. With my mining bot, can I just say, well, there's a little bit of gold. I'll take the gold if you don't mind. Oh, it's actually harvesting the plant. Oh, it's already working. Ah, very fun. I think a research lab is probably our first goal, right? I'm probably going to shrink some of this other stuff down. Let's get rid of the nursery. We don't need one of those. Love that it's behind like an animal fence. That's so good. Like the animals they are. I've tied up the storage very quickly. We're going to put some medicine on there. We've got obviously the books, meals, corpses, that type of thing going in the freezer. So that's all set up. I've got to ask a very vital question here, squad. What did this guy do that the military let him go with very high-tech stuff? At the age of 32, they've granted him an enormous plot of land and a giant mech to go with it, and his own kind of personal assistant. What secrets are lurking behind those eyes, Panto de Santo? So while we've got a little downtime before it all kicks off, let's talk about something I actually can talk about, and that's the mods included in the mod pack. So the big driving force, the kind of central thing of everything we've got going on here is a mod called Dead Man Switch. This is an enormous DLC-sized mod that somehow I've missed. There's also 7 other sub-mods for it included as well. All about heavy military industry, big mechs and industrial looking mechanoid systems, as we've already seen. This mod has everything from factions to weapons, that new rank system. It's, like I said, the real core part of this playthrough. We've also got another big DLC size mod called Cinders of the Embergarden that is a race mod, along with adding factions, upgrades, powers, the whole thing focused on kind of people infested with nanomachines. By the same author, there's a mod called Ancient Amorphous Threat that seems to have big boss fights kind of in the same theme. I don't know if that and the previous mod interacts at all, but it seems kind of similar in its approach. And speaking of theme, of course, our base, our people, the most important part of all is build base, let's not forget. Nuclear Dawn, Rimmerfella, the Fortifications mod series to give it that mid-world, more industrial brutalist type theme. Lots of military support stuff for furniture, ideology, styles, and that type of thing. For our exploration, probably my mod of the year for 2024, the Ancient Urban Ruins mod. I absolutely love this mod. I think it's a fantastic way to go get some really unique stuff and see some fun little places. Along with that, we've got the ancient mining industry and the ancient hydroponics for sticking to that mid-world theme. Then some really exciting, impressive stuff that I can't wait to take a look at here that's totally blown past me somehow. The map vehicles mod that everyone's losing their mind over. That's vehicles in vehicles. Vehicles that you can build on and have a base in and it all be portable. Then simultaneously, the Aerocraft Framework, I totally missed as well. A separate mod that implements its own air vehicles and, of course, some crazy air vehicles to go with that. And finally, brand new release, hot off the press, we've got VE Deadlife, which is a mod that kind of explores the backstory of Shamblers and is all big military-themed dark secrets in some underground bunker, which is kind of perfect for what we've got going on. What I'm getting at is we've got a mod pack with all these insane mods that push the boat out in terms of weird mechanics that I haven't experienced before, with it still being kind of cohesive. The theme really works well between all the mods, and nothing I think feels out of place. It's not a usual kitchen sink mod pack where it's like, oh yes, I'll have Rim of Magic with a side of RJW and a sprinkling of Warhammer 40,000. Let's have a look and see what we've actually got going on. So in terms of research, I've set it so we start with your default Rimworld industrial research, but then everything else is completed before that, so we're not spending ages wasting our time with pemmican and junk like that. We've got a lot to see in this, and I don't know how long to see it before 1.6 comes out, right? So we want to jump in and do that research lab as soon as possible. Let's just kind of have a look here. Don't like that. Diagonal walls are cursed. I will never touch that as long as I live. Everything seems like pretty good for this level. Yeah, we're fine. We've got the concrete mixer, baby. Very good. Electric arc furnace field kitchens. Oh, the gunsmithing stations. This is awesome. The modular weapons mod allows you to customize like every tiny part of the weapon. I don't know nothing about no guns, so that's going to be totally lost on me. Workstation. God damn. We haven't got any steel quite yet, but this all seems amazing. Oh, wow. Look at all of this stuff. Holy shit, there's a lot to see here, isn't there? My God. These are cool. The army tent scrap shelter is going to be amazing when we're caravanning out there to go loot some abandoned settlements, that type of thing. Oh, look at all this. Rim Thunder functional furniture expanded. Oh, cool. Oh, goddamn. Engine hanger, small lathe, large lathe. So from the Rim Thunder mod, I suppose, for making vehicles. We've got plenty of linkables to make it feel nice and industrial. And again, mid-world is what we're going for here. Nutrient paste, probably going to be kind of relevant if we're running a bit more of a kind of military type thing out here. Race simulators. Oh, that's cool. Goddamn, we start with... Oh, not the fucking basketball hoop. You can't do that to me. Oh, goddamn. What's a mobile worker? Ooh, for lifting and transportation operations. Oh, it's like a vehicle that... Oh, it is a vehicle. Oh, wowee. We've got a mule. Looks like some sort of trailer that we have to... Oh, it's like you can see that, like a motorized carrying thing. That's cool. Goddamn, assembly platforms, assembly gantry. Holy shit, what the hell am I building there? This is crazy. And bear in mind, this is without any of the research as well. There's boring ideology stuff. Mech tech. Automated constructor. Holy shit, automated recharger. Trash bin charging station. Cool. We got Aerocraft and then Rimmerfeller with nothing in it quite yet. Okay, so an overwhelming amount of stuff. Good. I guess we're going to have our fortress in the middle and then build around the outside of it. Moisture pumps? I feel like moisture pumps are a pretty solid first call. God damn, well, there goes all our resources. Oh, they did mine that gold. Hey, let's go find some steel. I think our top priority before we do absolutely anything else is probably defense, right? I might put a wall around there like the big coward I am. Maybe a wall across here like the big coward I am. And sequester enemies through this pass. I mean, that's kind of good for defense. Actually, maybe it's better to bring them over here, over the water. Because we could build like a big old embrasure or some security barriers. Yeah, I'm going to do that. We're going to be cowardly to start things off. It's not cowardly, it's tactical, okay? Only the thickest wooden walls in this playthrough. I haven't got anything else yet, okay? Hold on. Absolutely love the design of these. I feel like they suit a colony much more to be able to grow your own mechanoids, right? Just people out here surviving mining steel from the mountains, and then suddenly they throw together murderous deathbots. It always felt a bit weird. I love me a big old shaft, a big old rough around the edges shaft work. Hey, I did do something. I lied. Do you know what I did? I have taken the executive decision to make it so things like charge rifles, cataphract armor, marine armor, those are not craftable and not researchable, but they're still in the game, so you can still find them from ancient dangers, that type of thing. Not only does it make stuff like hermetic crates a lot more valuable, a lot more interesting if you actually pull a charge rifle, but it does mean that we get to focus on the actual gameplay stuff. We don't end up with the Power Ranger problem that you always have in Rimworld, where everyone's dressed the same, using the same bloody guns. Something about a hardcore survival game, and then within 5 years, you're crafting the finest weapons known in the galaxy. It's always a bit strange. This is good. I like this. No! Don't you fucking do it. We've just started. I do not need this shit. Adachi, run. Get in the mech. Get in the fucking mech. DeSanto! Panto DeSanto! Come in with like a suplex on the fox. Great work. Great work. Actually, Adachi, where's your uniform? You're not dressed for the job right now. Hold on, give him a second. Ah, there you are. You know what? I'm surprised they have military-issue chinchilla armor, but here we are. Learning something new every day. Oh, because with a little mini turret. Well, that's pretty good. Oh, thank you, Adachi. Sorry? Adachi chatted about their collection of enemy teeth with WO deodorant. What is this? What about the importance of a good battle cry? Made a comment about the art of tactical retreats. Didn't mean to click the gear tab there. I was kind of curious what this does for it. Oh, it gives it really good armor. Holy shit. Okay. Okay, little battle chinchilla. Let's go ahead and set up the generic boring work schedule and then assign some priorities here. Forgot to pick deodorant's permit, but I think I'll probably go with... Ooh, we got a free mech with that. A cargo lifter mech. It's only a hauling bot, but that's not too terrible. I think I'd probably want to go with the supply drops. 20 survival packs, 8 medicine, 4 components. That seems really, really good just to keep us going in this early game. What is the cooldown on that? There you go. And then, what are we looking at here? 10 days. That's not bad. That's really not bad at all. Let's do the rest of DeSanto's permit points as well before I forget. We're going to take a combat supply drop. Not sure what that is. Definitely taking that transport shuttle in case we get some loot. It transports you anywhere you like within 70 world stars. I'll take the squad support as well. Or recruitment agency. Hell yeah, let's go with that. Cargo mech, logistics recruit, combat mech, combatant recruit. Actual permanent colonist. Yeah. Yeah, this seems like a pretty good use of our major character. I'm going to go all the way through to combatants then. And we've got one more permit point left. I guess we go combat equipment. That way I can recruit someone and immediately outfit them. This is so strange. It feels like I'm playing Rimworld for the first time again. There's some sort of magic occurring. What's going on? I feel like this is a bold new world for me to explore. Not a path I've got to follow. This is crazy. I feel like we need Rimmerfella pretty early on. Let's throw down some bridges. Some bridges wouldn't hurt. Oh, and I had to throw in this mod. Nice coincidence that we actually get to use it on water as well. We've got the drawbridge mod. If we do it like that, and then maybe put the steel bridges in the middle, and then build some like these chain link fences around the edge. Something like that. Yeah. The wood bridge is going to look so horrible. Oh. We might die horribly, but my god, we're dying in style. So not only have we got regular steel bridges, we've got some deep water steel bridges there that I had to use for the bloody research lab. It's going to be horrible to build on, isn't it? It's going to be a really cool base, but holy shit, it's going to be horrible to build on. Where am I supposed to put anything? We might have to move all this farmland out the way to somewhere else. Ooh, hello. Diplomatic envoy. An envoy hailing from the Rados Sovereignty is visiting the colony. The Machinist City-States are a loose coalition of independent urban settlements which have banded together for protection and mutual support. The diplomat at the head of the mission represents the federal government, sent to deliver news and establish relations. They're accompanied by a small contingent of bodyguards. Fascinating. Hello. What faction is this? Rados Sovereignty. Oh, cool. Okay. I wonder if you have to pay them tribute like the Empire. Guess we'll find out if they've packed their armbands. Did you bring a boat? If not, you're a bad envoy, my friend. Good luck getting to us. I could do with some boomalotes for chem fuel. In fact, I think we're already out of chem fuel, and that's what we're using for power right now. Yeah, this isn't ideal. I don't think we really need these hydroponics on right now. I'm going to turn those off. My guy's already on it. Oh, well, of course, he's an animal lover with high social. Why wouldn't they want to join us? Social doesn't actually impact taming animals. I like to think he's quite charismatic. I mean, after all, he's somehow convinced a chinchilla to take up arms. Ooh, sorry, the bridges are a work in progress. You're just gonna have to swim. What do I do with you? Were you just here to visit or what? You're just here to use my dining room table. Fair enough. Oh god, I thought I pissed him off there for a second. Hi, how you doing? It's our first raid, everyone. Do you think we can handle it? That's never gonna get old, is it? Yeah, I don't think we actually do anything with these people right now. I think they're just here to visit and for it to kind of let you know this is a thing that you've got to consider at some point. Oh, we got another permit. Oh, shit. Well, thank God there's an enormous notification over there. In fact, we've got quite a lot, actually. Yeah, you're right. We'll take a combat supply drop. I'll take a food supply drop with you as well. Let's also take that construction materials drop, because I've just blown everything on decorative steel bridges, because wood bridges would look terrible. Right, control support, combat equipment drop, recruitment agency, cargo mech. We've got a lot of these already. I suppose it couldn't hurt having a second mortar bombard, could it? Yeah, let's go with that. Just in case something really terrible happens. I don't know, we get a Mechanoid psychic ship dropping or something like that. Sorry, what are you timing them with? Packaged survival meals. Okay. That's fine. No, don't melee it. Jesus Christ, what a misclick that could have been. Yeah, okay. I mean, I think they're more useful than the package of meals that we can summon more to the base with. We can kind of requisition that. 24% chance. You know what? Keep going. Ooh. Oh, I mean, there had to be some sort of bloody side effects. What is this? Policy charter? Okay. A gift. So it is that, right. The envoy made a rather long and tedious speech about the greatness of the city-states before making a series of demands and offers. These generous proposals amount to a thinly veiled ultimatum. Compliance with the demands will earn our colony recognition, and the city-states will open many new avenues. But it would mean submitting to their rule. We can also refuse the terms. Ceremonial killing of the envoy will send a strong message about the colony's independence, minus the respect of certain factions that abhor the city-states. Doing so would almost certainly lead to war. I don't know that I want to execute an envoy as my first diplomatic action in this playthrough. Can we read this? Pick up. Hauling. Can I, what are your demands, though? Didn't really set. Oh, Jesus. Oh, look. Slavery is banned. Psychoactives are banned. Narcotics are banned. Pasturage of combustible. Are you telling me? Wait. Oh. No boomalopes? You big bitch, I've just done that. Mechanoids are banned. Right, well, I feel like we're off the menu here, aren't we? Speaking of being off the menu, we got cannibalism, antimatter munitions, that's fair enough. Harboring blood feeders are banned. So if I don't abide by these rules, what? You're going to report me? Because I'm already breaking 2 of them, and we've only just started. Recognition is... Oh, when they say polity, they mean... Polity, like a city-state, right? You're recognizing us as a nation, almost. Can access trade and other services normally restricted to city-states. Yeah... Okay, we get 2 traders per quadrant. That's really powerful. They'll sometimes come and assist us with raids. Oh, this is fun. Unfortunately, 2 of these are an absolute non-starter. So... This mech's been good at one thing so far, Pam, and that's smashing rats. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was America. Kapow! Oh, did I do a good thing? Yes! Now permanently hostile to you for your disregard of their laws. I mean, they were going to be hostile for us for that anyway, so I feel like we've really just cowed the middleman. Maybe we can recruit some. Oh no, Lady the Mechanoid, run. Or, actually, no, don't run, kill. You're like an engineered death bot. Please do. Holy shit, Jesus Christ, okay. The Major's chasing them down with his legendary tomahawk there. Well, this is good. We've already got ourselves an enemy, episode 1. To be fair, they came to us and really cast the first stone. That wasn't my fault. They turned up and threatened my way of life and told me that we're the ones in the wrong here. Still, we've captured one of their people. Hello, are you any good? Not bad. They're an artisan. Ooh, artistic +5. Construction speed, general labor speed's not bad. They've also got 8 artistic double passion. Maybe I'll take you on board. Episode 1, we've caused an international crisis, and now we're taking prisoners for enlistment. Went a bit weird quite fast, but I mean, yeah, Yeah, let's not talk about it. Gotta appreciate the balls on it, though, to walk into our base, to walk past 3 mechanoids, a synthetic woman, a Major DeSanto over here and his enormous mech suit, and our farm of boomalope and say, don't do any of this. Don't respect the threats, but I respect the bravery. Hello! A welcome wagon with Kazuhira Kazmiller from the Militaires San Frontiers is approaching. They're visiting your settlement. They will hang around for some time before leaving. Sorry, the MSF, Army Without Borders. As in, Big Boss. Okay. Yeah, with like, Naked Snake, aka Big Boss. Very understanding you sent Kaz Miller and not Naked Snake when I got my shaft worker hanging around. Hello, how you doing? This is cool. Trade with them, see what they've got? Sure, why not? Ooh, or hold that thought a second. Just as he was about to get there, looks like we'll be here for a while. Deodorant thinks we should give our faction a name. Comment section, as per usual, let the Punga games begin. Any name requests, of course, for the faction and the settlement. I will pick my favorite, not necessarily the one that's most devoted, but the one that makes me do a silly little giggle. For now, we're going to be Campsite on the Delta. Shot an envoy, and now a private military has turned up selling me burgers and Coca-Cola. It's enough to bring a goddamn red-blooded American patriot to his knees. Hoorah. Here, take some gold. I'll take that burger off your hands. Why is the cola... Sorry, 1 second. Hold that thought. Why is the cola 291 per can? Oh, contains nanomachines that make the users ready for combat. Oh, God, it's like amped up go juice. Gives you psi focus. Gives you armor. Holy shit. Right, I understand it. I'll just take the burger. Just take the burger. Taste to home, you know. Makes us nostalgic. I want that cigar, too. For the thumbnail, mainly. Oh, goddamn. Oh my God, I haven't eaten dinner yet. That's making me hungry. It reminds you of home, brings a tear to your eye, huh? What does it do? You know, if it like stop your heart or something? 8 maxi burger plus 6. Such a lust for burgers. Who? What the fuck that means? I'll be honest, I don't think this could have gone any better for the first episode of the series, huh? We smashed a bunch of rodents with an enormous mech, we've caused an international crisis, and we bought burgers from the man from Metal Gear. I hope you'll really stick with me for this one, because even though it's not as super refined as all the other series I've done recently, I think that's really to its strength. I think this is going to be a nice palate cleanser, quite refreshing to experience these mods and this playthrough as intended by the mod authors instead of trying to fit a scenario into the mods. It's also a massive excuse for me to look at all the mods people have been asking me to look at that haven't really fit the theme. It's been some very particular themes this year that really wouldn't have suited enormous battle tanks or giant flying fortresses. I forgot to say it this time, but of course, if you want to play along, everything you'll need will be down in the description. As always, it seems pretty bloody rock solid. And of course, we'll be back the same time tomorrow to carry on the adventures and whatever disastrous consequences come for killing an envoy for sweet Major DeSanto. Thank you for joining me. Of course, if you've got any tips as well, because I haven't played any of these mods before, that's the whole point of this playthrough, right? So if you've got any ideas for progression, things I should focus on early on that will make things a bit more smooth, I'm all ears on that, because I am totally out of my depth other than putting this together. I have no idea what the hell's going on. Thinking of Robert, Solothal, I Ate Yubbins, Left Nubbin, and The Terrifying Teacup, Mimknes, Cesium, Rico's Roughneck, Noah, Haunting Bob, Ultatine, Isolated Entropy, Skitter, Emily, Goosen, Jeebus Crust, Trashly AM, thank you for the rumor, Mr. Streamer, Meepsicle, A Pine Tree, Tebfunk, Critical Hat, David Turner, Taco Cat, Archbishop, and Camline for their support. The executive producer tiers over on Patreon. Thank you for joining me here today for some Rimworld. Thank you as well to Zelif, Cosmic Zombie, Hunter 2, Chub Gator, Night Lucia, Etherix, Metbar, Plato, Arit, Robotimus, Dragon of Elder, Ed, formerly a subpar quack cumber, Gamer333, Callum James 3, Jason Ganser, 10,000 pounds of flax, Amgramo November, King Luffyling 3, Rimrim Enjoyer, Dak Doeth, and Norg the supporter for their support as well. See you all maybe later today. Ooh, what could that mean? How coy. Bye.